This will be a reading on Miss Jacky O. So, how I do these readings is I connect with their energy and we talk about the messages I saw, felt, and heard. Then we will go through the astrology and do a tarot card reading. So, Miss Jacky O was a TV personality. She was an influencer. She had her own makeup line and she was a beautiful girl, very talented. Jacky was born November 3rd, 1989, and she passed away May 31st, 2023, at the age of 33 years old. She was a Scorpio. Now, I see a lot of Leo in her for some reason, but I can't find her birth chart, and I am not an astrologer, but I did go off of her date of birth and birthplace, and what we come up with is a Scorpio sun, Capricorn moon. Now, her partner, her baby daddy, is DC Young Fly. He is also in the entertainment business, right? He is a rapper, comedian, and they met on the set of Wildin' Out, that TV show on MTV. DC Young Fly was born May 2nd, 1992. He is a Taurus sun, Taurus moon. Now, they were together after they met on the show for 8 years and they had 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy. They were never married, but they are 100% soulmates. So, Jacky's a Scorpio, DC is a Taurus, and they are opposites on the wheel and the astrology wheel. And this combination can make for a very long lasting pair. Taurus and Scorpio combination is a good combination. And, here we have, a combination that brings in sensuous connections and excitement and possibly danger. And some of the dangers are not good in the long run for this combination. Now, Scorpio is short tempered and short on patience, but Taurus has a lot of patience. But Taurus can be possessive and Scorpio can be jealous, and it can be good, but it can be bad, right? And so it's like sometimes it can be a very good partnership, but then it can get like havoc and they can wreak havoc on each other too. So Taurus needs a lot of material comfort, and Scorpio doesn't need that much, but doesn't mind going out and attracting the attention and the gifts so that they can give them to the Taurian, right? So it's like Scorpio don't mind going out there and getting it and giving it to Taurus. Taurus expects it though. And so this can be good, but this can be toxic. So I know nothing of this couple. I don't watch Wild and Out ever. I've never seen it. I don't know much about Jacky. Don't know much about DC. They are a lot younger than me and it's kind of out of my age range. And so all I know is that Jacky is an entrepreneur. Like I said, she had her own makeup line. She's an actress. She's an influencer. Same with him. He's a comedian. He's a rapper. They're both just in the entertainment industry. But from the energy, Jacky is the breadwinner, the mastermind. She is the one that was holding it down. From the energy, I also think that low key, behind the scenes, this relationship is toxic. There is this loving, toxic soulmate bond that these two share. And I don't know. I don't know like how this goes, but personally, it doesn't go for me, but it is a traditional relationship of like submissive partnership. And Jacky submitted a lot. Um, it's all an image game. And there was pressure to be perfect, be beautiful, to keep up the image. And there's a lot of pressure from that, not just from society and being in the industry, but from him, her partner. He expected this perfection. And as this Taurus sun, Taurus moon, he's gonna expect this perfection. So he wants the house, the cars, the luxury, the lifestyle, the woman, the certain type, the certain everything. You know what I mean? It all needs to be part of the image game. So there's pressure on her to keep up the image. And that is part of the reason why she went through with this surgery. It's beyond just, oh, I've gained some weight after 3 kids. No, it's we have to do this. We have to look a certain way. We have to be presented a certain way. And I expect it from you, so go do it. You know what I mean? There is that. There is pressure there. But the problem also in the relationship is that there is no commitment. There is no marriage. So that is a problem too, you know? Like, why is there no commitment? Why is there, obviously we're together for 8 years, this and that, I'm good enough to be with, but we're still living in separate houses. We're still having this open kind of relationship, yet we're together. And DC's mother, there is weird energy with her around all the time. I don't like it. They have a very strong bond. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy to a certain extent. But there is something here with control. There is something here with manipulation. There is something here with what they call in psychology emotional incest. Why is this woman always around? Why is she always there on the red carpets in her furs? You know, why is he always, Jacky O, him, and then the mom? Like, why does she always have to be there like that? Why doesn't she let him and Jackie have their time and have their success and not always need to be in the spotlight with them? It's a weird energy of everyone in this family is living off of their success, period. Everything they have, their resources. Everyone in the family is living off of DC and Jackie's resources. She was the mastermind, though. She was the one bringing it in, like really bringing it in. But Jackie says this is what she wanted. This is what she needed. She needed DC for the family, for the kids, for the life that she always dreamt of, that she always wanted. That her whole life joy is her children. And not being there was not part of the plan. And she is sad that she's not there to see them grow up. She would have never done this if she would have ever thought that that was going to happen. Now, she says, still, I'm seeing them every day. She's always there. She's always around. And she says the oldest daughter really wanted her business, right? And that she will end up following in her footsteps. But the business is gone. And soon so will all the money and all the trust. And there's not this will and all these things. It's not going to be there for the kids. The kids will have enough, but they won't have what they should have. And they will end up having to recreate their own success. Because, again, everyone in this family is living off the resources. And because she was not married, because these things were not done in that way, the way they should have been, there is restrictions, and the house is being lost and the business is being lost and all these things are being lost because at the end of the day, it was all an illusion. She was the glue, she was the star, she was the business success, she was the reason that it was being created and being so successful. It was really on her more than him. And DC is talented, but there is something lacking there. He's not going to make it like he wants to. Like, I feel DC has the dreams of being like the next Snoop Dogg. He wants to be a wholesome personality. Like, everybody knows him. He could be a rapper, he could be a comedian, he could be a movie star. You know what I mean? Like, he could be a household name, but I don't see that happening. But there's something with how he talks. DC talks, in my opinion, like a preacher or a pimp. Watch out now, because you know how I feel about that. But there's something with his talk, right? He has the gift of public speaking, of captivating audiences. And so there's something there. And I think he's going to go into church, religion, inspiration, motivational speaking, something like that, something about religion, okay, something about spirituality, but it's all too self centered. It's still, there's this total self centered way that he speaks. And when I heard what he said at her funeral, and when I heard a prayer that he said, there's always a focus on me and the kids, and we're okay, and we're getting through this, and I'm doing fine, and I'm understanding, and I found peace, or whatever. Me. And oh yeah, and Jackie, she's in God's hands. We know she's good. And it's like, what the fuck? There's so much me, and how I feel. But that's what there is. Now, Jackie's dad is a total another crazy eccentric man, right? Like, that is something else to even talk about. But what I see and what I feel is that these two men are catered to, and they are catered to by the women around them, and they are catered by Jacky 100%. She was always very submissive. She was the very submissive one in the relationship, and that's fine. If everybody, people want to live that way, whatever, that's fine as long as everybody is a willing participant, everyone is over 18. Who am I to say anything about a woman who just wants to submit to her man and take care of him and take care of the kids and take care of the business and take care of the house and take care of everything and make sure he's happy and make sure he stays, right? Because that's what this is really about. So, okay, not for me, but that energy is there because it is so toxic, yet loving, yet submissive, and it's just underneath, it wasn't as happy and as positive as they made it seem because it's all an image and it's all this baby mama culture that they are pushing, and it sucks. It's not a good look. If you were married, if you had your finances together, you would have had different rights. He would have had different rights. Like, don't play forever fiance. Don't fucking say that being this baby mama is just as good as whatever. It's not, because there's other problems that come along with it. Now, I do believe that this was a freak accident. It's just something that happened. But like I said, if she would have known that this was gonna happen, I don't think she would have ever went through with it. But she had been through so many cosmetic surgeries before. I mean, from the nose job to the cheeks, the chin, the lip fillers, the breasts, the lipo. She's done this. She's done this so many times that it was like a regular thing. And the last thing she was thinking was that something bad was going to happen, and it's just weird to me that, the pressure was there always to keep up the image, to keep him happy by any means necessary. So she would have done anything. It's a lot similar to that Kim Porter energy of where these two beautiful women just keep having more surgeries, some willing, some not, right? And just always having to keep up this image and always having to please this man and always being real submissive to it and trying to keep up an image all the time. And yet, when I go to look for their birth charts, when I go to look for anything, all I can really find about Kim and Jacky is more about their deaths than anything else. When in reality, these women were the ones that were making it happen for these men. And they were the entrepreneurs and they were the backbone and they were really, really beautiful and talented. And it's weird because I don't know, there's a statement, it's kind of sentiment from Jacky, and she's like, explaining to me that he dogged me out. He's a dog. And somewhere along the way, he dogged her out. But at the same time, he could be as loyal as a dog. And then she just says, like, he's my dog, but he's my dog. Okay, girl, he's your dog. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So I don't know. This was a loving, toxic soulmate bond. And there's love from both of them. Jacky loves him, DC loves her too. But again, a lot of women around him are loving him and trying to keep him happy. And that's just the way it goes. She was the main one. She was definitely the main one, but I do believe that she would have done anything to keep him happy and please him. And this is how she is. And this is how her father also trained her to be. Because there's that, and there's spirituality. There's not a lot of like God source though. It's not that she's negative. She's actually a really nice person. She's kind of shy and submissive. And I mean, I know she's out there and everything, but that's like an act. You know what I mean? And that Scorpio is, they're totally good at doing that. I know so many beautiful influencers, IG models, beauty influencers that fall under the sun sign of Scorpio over and over again. And these girls are constantly changing their hair, changing their clothes, changing their styles, changing their figures. Like they all do all of that over and over again. It's that death, transformation, and rebirth all the time with them. So they're fine with it. And they're actually really good at influencing. So she stands right there with that energy. And that's why she was so successful in doing what she did the way that she did it. But she was the backbone. And I know that DC and her do have spirituality. I know he prays a lot. Like I said, sounds like a preacher or a pimp. Either way, I hear it, I understand it, but I'm not sure exactly what God they are really praying to, because the image, the materialism, the superficial energy, the vanity is really super high. Again, whatever we got to do to keep it, whatever we got to do to keep the image. And at the end of the day, Jackie knew she was selling herself. She was selling herself because her product is her. And it's all an illusion, but we have to do it. We have to own it. We have to pretend, whatever. And a lot of times they didn't, like so many other people, they don't really own it. Yes, you might be worth 2 million, he might be worth 2, 3 million, but that's everything. That's all your assets. That's all your properties. That's everything you have, right? So you might get these $50,000 credit cards or these loans or this or that because you have the credit line, you have, the connections, you have the potential, but at the end of the day, you're paying $20,000 in bills every month. That's all that's really going on. And that's fine if you're alive and you can still get the endorsements and you can still get the deals and you can still get the sponsorships and you can still get the views and you can still make that money. Sure, no big deal. But once you're gone, once that's not there anymore, it wasn't ever really real wealth. It wasn't real life. It's social media. It's an image that they're selling. And Jackie was so driven that her success, her love, and her children, all of it just came at such a young age, so fast, so successfully, because she was never going to be here for a long time. Her soul is a young soul, and if it wouldn't have been this, it would have been something else. Goes back to that, the good die young, because she does have a very positive energy. But still, I feel that there's this underbelly of the relationship, of the success and the fame. And Jackie, she didn't grow up poor, but maybe not rich either. But she didn't grow up poor. She did go to Berkeley. She did graduate with a bachelor's degree. I mean, that school is pretty expensive. Even in state, you're looking at 15, 20,000 a year. So another beautiful California girl trying to make it in the entertainment business, and she did. But who knows, how much brighter her star would have really shined if she had more time. And who knows how much more she was willing to sacrifice, or those around her, how much they're really willing to sacrifice. But in my opinion, and that's what I got from the energy reading when I connected with Jacky Oh. She is on the other side, getting stronger, learning, figuring it out, trying to communicate. As she said, she's seeing her kids every day. She's always there. And he knows she's there because they believe in spirituality. So that belief is there. But in my opinion, love is not sacrifice. It can be compromise, not sacrifice. But, what do I know? I'm single and I plan to be because, again, love is not sacrifice, it is compromise. But Jackie, she was different and she felt like it was worth the sacrifice and she was willing to sacrifice anything and she was willing to do anything. And at the end of the day, unfortunately, Jackie died alone at home with her aunt. DC wasn't even there. And I wonder, was the sacrifice even really worth it? And I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me because, yeah, he's there. He's got the kids now. But I really think it's the mom and the aunt that are raising the kids, not him. And at the end of the day, it's just going to be more of that. It's just a lot of submissive women that are really, really catering to these men. And it's a strange energy, and there's just going to be more of that. But Jackie was sweet, and she was shy, and she was submissive, but she was also very strong. And she's learning to gain her strength now on the other side. Um, this won't be all of it, though. I don't think that Jackie's story is complete yet. And I do think that we will here soon start hearing more about her death and what happened, or things surrounding her home, her business, her children, DC, something's going on here that we're going to hear more about her soon. Now we will see what the tarot says about the energy of Jacky O. And when I split the deck, look at that. Can't become independent from this toxic bond. What did I say? I said low key, man. This relationship, it's good. It's good. It's a good match. There's a soulmate energy here. I do believe they really loved each other, but it wasn't as happy as it looked. And there was a lot of sacrificing. There was a lot of submissiveness. There's too many queens, not enough, you know what I mean? Like everybody thinks they're a queen here and there's one king and it's weird. I don't know. It's a weird energy. And the focus really now is her children. That's what she's more concerned with because I just don't think DC is gonna, yes, he loves his children, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying he's more focused on himself. Everything he does goes back to him. Even saying a prayer for someone is about how he's dealing with it. That really bothered me. Anyway, let's see what the tarot card says for the late, beautiful Miss Jacky O. So it's positive cards here. Definitely mind anxiety though. In the past, there's happiness. With Ton of Cups, we have it all, right? Like family, happiness, success, home, money, everything we need. Everything can work out for the best. It can happen. We can make it. And then in the present, there is total victory here. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees our victory, our success. And in the future, well, there is an empress here. Here comes some more pregnancy. Interesting. Or it's just that energy of giving birth to something new. Something new comes along. Someone new comes along. Some new project, some new contract, something. But there is mental anxiety all over, to where look at that. I'm trapped. I'm blindfolded. I'm surrounded by these swords. I can't get out. I don't see. I don't know. Bunch of anxiety there, though. So let's verify. In the past, 10 of Cups, everything was great. We had it all in the past. We are a happy family and we have it all. Let's verify this 10 of Cups in the past. But I'm wounded and something happens. We had it all, yet here comes that energy of wounded warrior. Here comes that 9 of Wands. Resilience, gotta be strong to keep this happiness, to keep this family. It'll all work out, but I gotta work real hard. It's all about, imagine that. Stability, sacrifice, success, self-confidence, and having all you need and maintaining your position and prospering. So in the past, that was there. That was absolutely there all around the energy. But, she just didn't make it now, did she? But the family was there. And then after everything happened that happened, there's still this sense of we will and shall continue to be vigilant, move forward, and work it all out. King of Cups energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? She is a Scorpio. So here is that emotional king energy. What did I say? She was the one that was really holding it down. It was her. This is her in that king energy. Doing what I had to do, holding it down so that we could have this happy family, so that we could keep this image, so that we could have everything we need, continue to prosper. It was all coming from that water sign who takes on that king energy. I told you she was in charge. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. This is about messages, right? Messages. This is about a fire sign. This could be a younger fire sign. This is about messages. Maybe she, was getting the message. You have to keep up the image, as I was saying, So in the past, it's exactly that. She was the one that was holding all of this down. Now, in the present, there's this victory here. What is this victory for her? Now, I did say she's learning now on the other side how to communicate, how to show herself, how to see her children every day and be there. Oof, I got chills when I just said that. Like she's understanding more now. Here comes God. Here comes that spirituality, right? Here comes that enterprise, that entertainment, that, you know, yeah, commitment, marriage, all of those things. So there's success here. Now, at the same time, DC's still doing his thing. He's still out here doing podcasts or whatever, interviews. He's still out here doing his thing. But although there's victory, there is heartache. Look at that with the Three of Swords. So it's like I'm keeping it moving. I'm keeping up the image, right? I'm keeping up the success, but I'm in total heartache. Absolutely. Because here's the Hangman, too. And I'm stuck in this heartache and I'm having to look at things differently. Now, this can go both ways. She has to look at things differently, too. She has to look at things differently on the other side. He now has to look at things differently because she's no longer here holding it down like she was before. So, yes, there's this public victory and all these things, but there is also tons of heartache. I do believe they loved each other. There's no doubt about it. Like, I do believe that this was a soulmate energy. This was they love each other. There's no doubt. But there's three people involved here, too. And what did I say about the weird connection with his mother? What did I say about the lack of commitment there? There's a lot of women trying to make him happy. You know what I'm saying? There's third party all over this. And there's travel. Here comes an offer, an apology, maybe going to see someone, right? But that travel is also astro travel. And as I was just saying, she is learning how to communicate. She's learning how to be on the other side the same way she was successful here in life. She's going to be successful on the other side too. She's learning how to astro travel. She's learning and watching her children and him and he maybe coming up on a tour or doing some kind of traveling sometime soon. I don't know, but there's travel energy here. And then in the future, what do we have? The Empress. So maybe you're traveling because there is, like I said, some kind of new project, some kind of new baby mama, maybe, something like that could be coming up. Absolutely. A pregnancy. Interesting. Or it's just knowing my worth, and just knowing that I am the queen of all queens. She's been to heaven and hell now, literally, and she understands her power and she understands what she's capable of. Or DC is going to get someone pregnant here soon in the future. Gonna have a new baby mama. Let's see. Comes that again with the Page of Wands. So this is that fire sign energy. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. I saw a lot of Leo in her and I kept saying that, but it's not really in her chart, but I don't have her exact birth time. Either way, fire sign, children, maybe, you know, by Sagittarius season or something, there's messages about a new baby mama. There's messages about her children. She's connecting with her children, or he's about to have another child. Let's verify this. Empress and Page of Wands. Look at this. Fell out. Three of Cups. I got another three. So there's some kind of celebration here. Here comes the Taurus energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Now look at this. I told you, she's the king, he's the queen. Energies can switch. Yes, he's the male, she's the female, but as far as their roles, she was the one that had the more masculine energy of holding it down, being the backbone, being the business brain. I'm telling you, being the superstar, it was really her. He is going to be more feminine, more queenish, more, okay, bring me the materialism, bring me the stuff. Yes, 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 this is what I want. Also, still, Queen of Pentacles, ultimate wife, ultimate mother, ultimate husband, ultimate whatever, you're the queen of coins here. So you got your money down, but it's funny to me because here it comes. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. That's her. This is him, and in the future, someone's getting pregnant, and there's messages about a new celebration and 3 cups and 3 swords. I got third party all over this, but he was always, there was always a third party involved. She just chose to look the other way. And as long as he wasn't having outside babies and putting it all on camera, like Cardi B's freaking baby daddy, right? Husband, ex-husband, whatever the hell he is, right? As long as he wasn't acting like him, she knew about it and she was okay with it because we have to keep up the image. Again, there's sacrifices I'm willing to make. There's submissive things I'm willing to do as long as you are still here and we still have our family and we still have our image. And I'll put up with your mom and I'll put up with all these other women because they're all over. There's third party all over this place. Judgment for it. Oh, wow. So here comes that judgment. Now, people are going to judge him on this. People are going to judge the whole situation. There's going to be judgment on her death, on all of it now when this starts coming out, And again, with that soulmate energy and juggling time, juggling, and finances, trying to keep your head above water. But 2 soulmates, 2 ships in the night, like constant ever and ever, infinity symbol here. They're just going to keep going and going. But here come the secrets right here with the high priestess. A secret will be revealed though. Every time she comes out, a secret will be revealed. Intuition, mother energy. What did I say? She is focused on her kids. She wants to communicate with her kids. She wants to have celebrations with her kids, and there's just resurrection here. There's a renewal. There's something going on with the judgment, but secrets are going to be revealed. That mothering energy, again, with these pomegranates all over the place. I'm telling you, there's a situation of understanding more now, of knowing both sides, knowing this side and the astro, and she's really going to get some more success somehow over there on the other side. Judgment's in the favor, but judgment's coming up too. I'd be, I got to verify that I'd be careful with that judgment because I do believe that's people coming around, people judging it. That's past situations. That's actual judgment on your character too. Verify this judgment in the future. Wow. Commitment, family, 10 pentacles, money. Yeah, it's there still. See? Somehow it's still there. We will do whatever we need to do to keep this 10 pentacles. We're going to keep it. We're going to have that image. We're going to have that money. We're going to have that lifestyle no matter what we have to do. Judgment's in our favor for it. We don't care what people think. If I got to start over with the new one, I'm going to start over with the new one. At the end of the day, the judgment's going to go in the favor of, the empress. So whoever the new baby mama is or her, because it could be her and her connection with her kids and the judgment of the money coming to them, which would be great. That would be awesome. Here it comes again. Yep. Soulmate energy, juggling that time, juggling the finances, juggling the image. It's all there. And an offer. And an apology, an offer. Here comes that Page of Cups. Water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Submissive shits. Here you go. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here's a cup with the fish. That's all I have to give you. It's always that kind of energy is still under there. This could be a younger water sign. So in the end, there is a couple of combinations here. I got 2 pages, 2 threes. I got 2 6s, 2 10s. 2 of these are definitely bringing in third party. 3 of swords, 3 of cups. There's always a third party here. I don't care if it's your mom, I don't care if it's another woman, I don't care if it's the money, the contracts, the soul contracts, because these are soul contracts. The money, the celebrations, the images, like there's third party all over this all the time. There's immaturity with the two pages. It's like gossipy. It's like quarrels with friends. It's like they're young, immature energy, lack of commitment, maybe. Never marrying this girl, maybe. Oh, geez, that just bothers me. There's two tens here, so there's also again new employment. There's good luck. There's new beginnings here. I think he's gonna get a new contract. I think he's gonna get a new deal. I think he's gonna get a new baby mama. I think there's gonna be judgment. I don't think this is gonna be the end, though. I think there's more to be revealed about the energy surrounding Jacky O. We're not gonna hear, nothing. We're gonna hear something about her or definitely DC here in the future. She's still around though, and her energy's still there. And it's still the same thing. This is a forever commitment, and there's still submissive energy here, and there's still judgment. And it's in their favor. And somehow it still works out for this soulmate energy, this family, this commitment. That's good news. The commitment's always there. It's not going to stop. It's not going to change. And I think it will always be there. And that's what soulmate energies do. We play them out, and we play them out lifetime after lifetime. And that's what seems to be happening here. But I think there will be something with new children, new commitment, new money. And that's what I see. Maybe there's something with her stuff that, she had set up that comes out later. Maybe there's more, I don't know, the business is, got hidden money or something. There's trust, there's safety, there's security. She set something up maybe. And maybe that comes out for the kids. There's messages and celebrations, there's judgment about the money. Or there's a new baby mama coming this way. There's a new commitment, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, this is going on lifetime after lifetime, as soulmate energies do, as karmic, twin flame, toxic, loving, submissive, abusive relationships go. And that's what this was. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I do expect to hear more soon about the beautiful, talented, amazing, very, very nice Miss Jacky O. Thanks so much for watching.